What up, guys? Welcome to today's video. Today might just be a yap sesh. It's probably just gonna be a yap session. Me just because I don't have no topic or nothing. So, yeah. It's a little cold in here. Freeze! Everybody, clap your hand. Man, talk about the meaning of life, bro. Talk about what we here for. Once you move out of your parents' crib, once you move on your own, once you really realize how alone or how with yourself you are, how you realize like you really was never connected to your family as much as you think you are. Like if you in a crib, you connected type. They got their ideals and stuff. But I'd have been at my mama crib for 3 years now, cuz got totally different ideas than my mom, than all my family really. Like I'm a new person. So you realize how not connected you are. You know what I'm saying? You realize how really like you an individual. And you realize how, at least me, I realized that I don't want what they envision for me. Whatever that vision is, I don't want it. I got my own visions, my own goals, my own way of living, I guess, in a sense. You realize that, yeah, this was a yap session. This really ain't no topic, so I'm just yapping. But you understand that, yeah, like you really separate. Like you really got to find the meaning of life again, because like, you living for, when you in their crib, when your mama crib, your dad crib, you living like they living. They living every day. They're waking up, going to work just to pay off the mortgage or whatever. But when you move out, and you have an identity, you have a sense of self. You're not just working to pay the rent. You don't care about the rent. The rent gonna get paid regardless. You have that mindset. You find things to live for. You find like, what am I here for? Like, what's my purpose? What's my journey? You find like who am I as an individual? Who am I, bro? Like, and who do I want to be? Why do I want to be somebody? Why do I have to want to be somebody? Why do I want to be somebody? And then you realize that you got to keep waking up. You got to keep living. So cool. So being that though we got to keep waking up, now we just got to shape our identity, shape our ego. This is the ego. 3D is the ego. We got to. Nah, 3D is not the ego. The ego is your identity. The ego is you identifying with the 3D. That's the ego. But the 3D is not the ego though. But yeah, like we got to shape our avatar, shape us. So you shape it who you want to be, but you shape outside of factors. You shape yourself outside of external factors, bro. You shape yourself outside of opinions of yourself that come from other people. You shape yourself regardless of what they have to say. You don't take them into account at all. You don't listen to people when they tell you of what they think you should do, or where they think you should be headed, or where they think you should be at right now, or you don't listen. Especially when you understand that everything is working out, everything is aligning perfectly. Like everything will, especially, bro, people like, people are just so gotta shorten my charger. People have their own problems. People have their own cognitions, their own problems that they try to project onto you. That's really what it is, projecting. That's all it is, projecting, bro. It's projecting, bro. It's making you, they be worried about stuff that never crossed my mind, that don't matter to me, like financials, bro. People be worried about financials, like, bro, I don't care how bad inflation gets, bro. I'm gonna be good. Like, I got that mindset of like, Cause I know I see where I'm at, bro. I see where I'm gonna be at. I ain't tripping on none of it, Um, I understand that I'll be straight, that there really is no there's no reason to worry about anything, and that those are just energies that are close to you, that use people close to you to make you lower your state of consciousness, lower your state of being, lower your happiness. I smile a lot, I laugh a lot. Why would you not want me to laugh? You know what I'm saying? So understand that you are not your family, you are not your friends, you are not the people you grew up with. You can't, like what they say, you can't bring everybody with you. Understand this. Understand that everybody isn't meant to come with you on your journey to truly mastering self and loving self. Everybody isn't meant to come with you, because everybody doesn't support you loving yourself. Everybody doesn't support you doing what you want to do wholeheartedly. Everybody supports you doing what they want you to do. Everybody supports you doing the path that they want you for. And honestly, bro, I always felt bad for not telling people about how I actually feel, not telling people about my actual goals, not telling people about what I'm actually got going on. But it's not their right. It's not their right. I don't have to tell everybody everything. It's not your right to know what I got going on. It's not your right, bro. And that's fine. It's not your right to be in my business. Not just in my business, 'cause that sounds bad. But it's not your right to be in my life, bro. You don't even know me no more. That sounds bad, but like, that's the truth though. It's the cold hearted truth. Like, you damn near don't know me anymore. So it's not your right to be in my to be in my space and trying to pick my brain out and figure out what I got going on. And it might come off as harsh, but that's the harsh reality of it. That's the harsh reality of it. It's you don't have to explain yourself to everybody, to anybody, because nobody's explaining stuff to you. So why, just understand that you that don't feel bad about any decisions you make. Don't feel bad about any decisions that you make. Don't feel bad about any paths that you're on. Don't feel bad about anything, that really, because that feeling bad, that negative, that state of negativity, that state of the negative being, that is what keeps you not progressing in life. That's what keeps you stagnated. That's what keeps you in a state of sadness, a state of non-growth, a state of stagnation. That's what keeps you in there when you're feeling sad about certain things in your life, when you should just smile about everything. Smile about the hardships, smile about the good stuff. Just keep going, because you got to keep going anyway. So you got to keep going anyway, so you might as well smile when you keep going. And there are just people in your life, people that are just structured, that are just placed there, that have their own preconceived notions, bro, that they think that they're, in a way it does, their years of living does bring wisdom, but sometimes not the best wisdom, bro. Sometimes their years of living brings torment to you. It brings aches and pain, because it's like, we have two totally different experiences, bro. Two totally different life experiences. I know a lot more than you know, and you know a lot more than I know. Two totally different perspectives. I done been around the world a lot. I done learned so much stuff, so many ideals. I don't have the same ideals as you anymore. We don't believe the same things anymore. You don't know me anymore. It's sad to say, but it's true. You don't know me anymore. You don't know who I am anymore. And that's fine. That's understandable. But yeah, you don't know who I am anymore. You won't recognize me. But understand that change is, people want you to stay stagnated. Not they want you to stay stagnated, but they're used to you being the same. But change is life. Life is change. Life is growth. Life is evolution. Life is change. Life is not really stagnated as you may seem. But those people who have been in the same place for however long, they don't really recognize, they don't really realize that life is change, that life is growth. So, but I'm not here to bash anybody, But if you feel offended, I mean, you just feel offended. I can't, it is what it is. But yeah, like understanding that, the people that like everybody can't come with you. Really, most people aren't coming with you. If we keep it at the bean, bro, nobody's coming with you. If we keep it at the bean, bro, if we keep it at 100, if we keep it at 1,000, nobody's coming with you, bro. People from your past lives, which is basically like past lives is like, yeah, it's got past life before you were dead. I mean, before you were born, but you also your past lives is your past ages, bro. Like when you're 6, 5, those are past lives. But people from your past lives, bro, everybody can't come with you, bro. You're growing without them. You're growing without them in your space, bro. So when y'all try to reconnect, it won't work. It won't work. It's just going to be two different frequencies trying to connect. It will not work. So nobody can really come with you, bro. Keep it a bean. Nobody can come with you, but they say everybody. They say that everybody can't come with you, but the truth is no one can come with you. Like when you're on this path of, at least the path I'm on, spiritual growth, spiritual elevation in general, evolution, learning more about yourself, self-love, self-realization, all that, people can't come with you, bro, because they won't understand you. They won't understand where you're coming from. They won't totally get it. They won't totally grasp, who you are. They won't totally grasp what's going on in your life. They won't, and they'll try to make their own assumptions, and then they'll project them assumptions onto you, and all you do is deflect them off. You deflect them. You deflect the assumptions. You don't like I've gotten so good at this, bro. I totally understand that. I totally understand wholeheartedly that what was I finna say? Words don't have power unless you give it to them. I totally understand that wholeheartedly. I understand that people don't have power in your life unless you give it to them. Words don't hold power in your life unless you give it to them. People's thoughts don't have power unless you give them power. So, with that being said, bro, I let everything bounce off of me. I let everything reflect off of me, bro. I let everything bounce off of me. Anything that I deem as not worthy, it bounces off of me. It just I don't receive it. I'm not receptive to it. And I shake my head and all that, but no, cause like I can't let you mess up my peace. That's the goal of life, is to mess up your peace. The goal of life, the goal of the devil, not the goal of life, the goal of I don't even like saying the devil, because I don't know what that means. I like saying, that energy, the good and bad energy, the goal of that bad energy, the goal of that bad energies that exist in this realm is they want you to feel depressed, feel sad, not smile. They want you to fear. They want you to cry about money. They want you to cry about financials. They want you to cry about not having a place to stay. They want you to cry about your bills due next week. They want you to cry. They want you to feel bad, always in a state of just worry. That's the goal of these energies. And and I recognize this at my humble age of 21. I recognize this, so that's why I say I let everything deflect off of me. I can be a sponge, or I can be a brick, and I can choose when I want to be either one. And that's the most important thing, is that you recognize that the goal of this life, the goal of this realm, the worldly goals of this realm is for us to vibrate on a state of lower consciousness, a state of sadness, a state of fear, depression, anxiety, all that. And one main way to do it is with money. They make you, with money. That's one main way they, what I'm saying, inflate, stuff like that. Also, another way they do it is they do it just through your close friends, like, because if they can't get to you, they get to people around you who can affect you, who think they can affect you, but not really, because I'm too tapped in for that. But yeah, like that's how your frequency is affected, by people around you, people in your close circle. That's why I said everybody has to go. Like everybody got to cut off, bro. That's really the reality of. That's the reality of. Everybody got to go. Nobody can come with you. Everybody gotta go, because I don't care about what you think about my life. I don't care about what you think of me, bro. I can't care. I can't care. I can't give any thought to it, because, you know, it would just only throw me off. I can't be thrown off. I need to be on my game 100% of the time. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I just want to thank you guys for watching this vid. Thank you guys for listening to this yap session. I don't think I'm done though. I might get 20 minutes in this vid, but yeah, just venting really. Just, bro, I don't talk to nobody, cause I mean, you don't need to talk to nobody. That's the thing, like, you know, you say you don't talk to nobody, but you don't need to talk to anybody, you know, cause nobody gonna understand you like you understand yourself, you know. And it's always good to have that second opinion, that outside source who can give you a different perspective, of course. So that will come eventually, but for now though, this is good enough. Like, you know, this is good enough therapy enough. Like, you know, that outside source will only, it wouldn't allow you to connect with yourself as much as you can by yourself. You know, it wouldn't allow you to fully absorb yourself, because you're constantly asking someone outside of you. So, in a sense, like, you don't need that outside source. You just want it, you know. But this is a time in your life where the outside source is not needed, bro. You need to go within. You need to speak to yourself, speak to your inner higher being, speak to the God within you. You know, have that conversation. Conversate with yourself. Learn about yourself. Learn about, you know, learn about who you are individually. You can't really learn about that if you constantly speaking to somebody else. So I understand that. And yeah, man, I just want to bring this video. I know people can relate. People can definitely relate to this video. Don't feel bad, bro. Don't ever feel bad in life. Don't ever feel bad about your decisions, bro. Don't ever feel bad about how you feel like you had to move in the past, or how you feel like you had to move now. Don't ever feel bad about it, because the goal in life, the goal of the enemy is for you to feel bad. The goal of the enemy is for you to feel bad about your actions. It's for you to feel like, dang, I should have done this, or, you know. And I used to feel like that all the time. I used to really, like, care about my past decisions. I used to care about my past actions. I used to care about future action. I used to care about future decisions in the past. I used to care about everything. I used to care about my grades, bro. I used to care about I used to care about how people thought about me. I used to care about so much worldly ties, bro. I had so many worldly ties, man. Wow. I had so many worldly ties, bro. And now I don't, you know, I can't let it affect me anymore. You know, I can't let it, and even when you know, every day isn't like this. Every day is a day of just strong self-confidence. Every day isn't like that, but most days are. And the days that are not, we do our best to bring that to that, you know, bring it back to self-confidence. Bring it back to you are the leader of your ship. Bring it back to you will be fine, you know, you'll be great. You know, stuff like that, bro. You know, because it took a lot to get here. It took a lot of self-talk, a lot of self-confidence, a lot of self-love, a lot of introspection within myself to get here, to get to a point of being, you know, confident in everything I do, in every action, in every decision, and not having a grudge against myself, not holding a grudge against myself, not allowing myself to bash myself, you know, not crying about an action that I did, or not crying to myself about something that possibly went wrong, you know, in my life and stuff like that. It took a while to get here, and I'm not perfect. I don't know everything. I'm not perfect, you know, but I am perfect though. I am perfect. I'm perfect in every moment, and you gotta have that. You gotta have that mindset too, that you're perfect, you know, because believe me, bro, when you walk around saying you're perfect, people will hate you for that. People will hate you because of what you say to yourself. They will hate you because of your own self-talk. How you gonna hate me because of how I talk to myself? You know, because I call myself perfect. How you gonna hate me? But they will, and they will openly show that they hate you because you say that you're perfect. You know, so yeah, like, just that's why I say, bro, you gotta go within. You gotta really just value it. You gotta have peace within, bro. You gotta be at peace within, because if you try to look for peace outside of yourself without having inner peace, you won't find it. Because no one wants you. No one outside of you wants you to have true peace, unless they care for you, you know. But you know, people outside of you only want you to be as peaceful as they are, and a lot of times they're not at peace with themselves at all. They can't sit with themselves, you know. They can't love themselves. They can't put others aside for their own well-being, you know. They can't do that to themselves, and it's okay. It's okay, you know. It's okay that they're like that, but don't bring that around me, you know, because I can love myself. I can love myself more than I love you. I do love myself more than, you know. That's, you know, I can do that, because, you know, you gotta choose yourself. Choose yourself every day. Choose yourself every day. That's probably the title of this video. Choose yourself. Let me write that down. Choose yourself every day, bro. You have to. You have to choose yourself every day, because, you know, the illusion is that you have a circle. The illusion is that you have people that need tending to. You have people that need your energy. That's the illusion, that you have people that you need to cater to, that you need to make sure they're straight. You need to make sure that they know your every move. That's the illusion. The illusion is that you have people that care for you more than you care for yourself. That's the illusion. That is the illusion, and it's not true. You know, it's not true, because if you're constantly looking for these people that quote unquote care about you more than you care about yourself, and you're looking for them for gratification or love, you'll never find self-love, and you'll never be able to do what you truly want to do. You'll never be able to do it, because you're gonna always try to keep that love. You're gonna always try to hold their love tight. You're gonna always try to not lose their love. You're gonna do anything you can to keep their love in your space. And no, that's not fair to yourself. You have to put yourself first. You have to put yourself first. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Have a nice day.